What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here today playing another PES Master League game. Now, I've actually done a few games, which is surprisingly before recording this episode, because normally I just go and jump straight into it, but not the case today. Today we've actually done, I think, 2 league games and a Champions League game. Oh, it's a great... Oh, Higuain should have hit it first time, son! Should have hit it first time. Yeah, I think I've done a couple of league games, or it might have even just been 1 league game and a Champions League game, but I've really been exploring the transfer market leading up to this game, just because it kind of feels like the transfer window is just around the corner, and with that, you know, we are definitely going to be signing some new players as Jorginho puts that one in against AC Milan, and the fans are going crazy. 1 goal for him today. But yeah, we're going to get on to that. So I played the league game, I think it was against Parma, and I actually played like a very understrength side there, and actually lost, which is a little bit of a shame. Like, no, that was a draw. Drew 1-1, but it felt like a loss because, you know, we should have gone and really taken Parma apart, and we just didn't do it. So it was a wee bit of a hard pill to swallow, I guess. Oh, I thought there was another one from S.S.C. He's been on fire lately. So yeah, 1-1 in that game, which is a wee bit disappointing. We didn't lose any ground on the table, which is positive. And today we're taking on AC Milan, who are actually in 5th. So a win here today would be good. I think we could potentially go and leapfrog them. So that is what we're going to be looking at trying to do. That's a foul, ref. Oh, he was playing advantage. He was playing to advantage. So yeah, today is a very good chance to go and do that. And we really need to start winning against these bigger clubs. You know, we can't let this guy get through on goal. You got to stop him. Good save, Raphael. Great save. And the Champions League game was against, I want to say Atletico Madrid, but it was Athletic Club. And that again was another romp, which is good because we are absolutely romping the Champions League. We've scored, I think, in... Oh, where's my support? I don't have any support. In 3 games, we've scored 14 goals, which is absolutely incredible. And... Oh, bad pass, Hamsick. Come on, boy. Yeah, which is absolutely incredible. And we haven't, I guess, secured, you know, passage to the next round yet, but we are very, very close. Like, if we pick up another win, especially against Chelsea, I think that will put us 6 points clear. It's a foul, ref. That is a foul. Thank you very much. So, yeah, that was a big 6-0 win. Hamsick getting 2. Higuain getting... What did Higuain get? I can't remember. What is the keeper doing? That is probably one of the worst walls I've ever seen. I'm just going to blast this. It's probably too much. Yeah, too much. But there was just that hole in the wall that I was just like, yep. Well, not the hole in the wall, but where the wall is and then where the other guy is. And went over by quite a wee way. If I had held it down a wee bit less, we could have been in for a bit of a different story, but not the case. But that's alright. So yeah, picked up that, and as I said, we have taken now 9 points from a possible 9. We obviously beat Chelsea, and so if we can beat Chelsea again, it's going to put us, as I said, in a very good position to go and get direct passage. Probably as... How is that there, foul, ref? It's going to probably give me direct passage as group leaders as well into the knockout round. So hopefully we can go and do that. Now, as for the transfers, you know, playing against Athletic Club and playing against clubs like that in the Champions League, ooh, again, another good save from Raphael, has really made me go and look at players and look at positions that really could go and get a bit of improvement on. And one of those positions I would have to say, you know, as good as Raphael is, he is young, and he's not a bad goalkeeper. But I really think that I need someone there who can just go and, you know, just be there as, I guess, a wee bit more of an experienced number 1. Because he is still young, like he does have a big future at the club. Ooh, it's a bit risky. Jesus, so is that. Yeah, he does have a big future, and he probably is the future number 1. But it would be nice to go and get someone, you know, maybe, I guess, like Napoli did not too long ago, signing, who did they sign? Pepe Reina. And they're actually looking, I have found out that they are actually looking to sign Pepe Reina from Bayern Munich on a full transfer, which would be good because I think Bayern just signed some young kid in goal as well. And Hamsick capitalises on the opponent's mistake and puts it into the back of the net to make it 2-0, and all of a sudden making it look very easy against this AC Milan side that does, you know, for me it seems a little bit weak. And one of those players who I think was dispossessed, El Shaarawy, is a player who is potentially being scouted to come to us in January. So we'll just have to wait and see though. Oh, get that in. Ooh, lovely play from the H&H up front, boys. And all of a sudden we've just gone up 3-0. You know, we weren't struggling. We were having those good shots that were going just wide, but all of a sudden we've gone and just put them in, and now we are romping to an easy victory. Why? It's surprising how much of a difference there is when I play Hamsik and Higuain up front. Like, the amount of goals and opportunities that those guys can create is crazy. Like, I don't want to say that we don't need anyone else, but, you know, with Callahan and Merton / Insinuate on the wings, you know, they go and provide the pace, but really most of our play is done through the middle between Hamsik and Higuain. It really is the H&H show more often than not. I was going to say, don't tell me that's a foul. Is that a foul? Really? Really? I got the ball. That is not a foul, ref. It's not a foul. Ooh, that is a good jump up by El-Shaarawy. He could potentially be a good signing for us. He's one of those guys, I'm not really looking to go and sign, I guess, big top players. I'm either looking to sign players who are, you know, a wee bit on in their careers, you know, getting towards, I wouldn't say the end, but, you know, like they're very experienced there at their peak, possibly even in decline, for the rating side of things, just so we can get maybe like a season or two out of them. And then the others are very young players who, you know, are going to hopefully have a big future at the club. But, you know, we just got to wait and see. There's actually this, there's this free agent that I'm looking at, and he's from Japan. His name's Ito. He's like 26 years old, and I think he's about 80 odd overall, which would be good because it would be, again, another, that there's probably really another position that needs a little bit of strength, is I guess up front, because if Callahan, because Callahan can play as a lone striker, but if either he or Higuain aren't playing, you know, we don't really have too much else. We've got Zapata on the bench who comes on. He is a good player, but he just doesn't seem to quite have, I don't know, he just doesn't quite seem to have enough to go and be a regular first team starter as well. He's a good player off the bench, a good player for cups, and obviously to come on and start in the odd game against weaker opponents. But yeah, he just doesn't really have what it takes to be, I guess, a first team starter, shall we say. Oh, get there. Get there. That's a great ball. Ooh. You got to put those away though, Hamsik. Great touch off the chest. Left foot. Handanovic had no chance. Had that gone and been just a little bit closer, it would have been in. He had no chance of saving that. And that's a wee bit risky. One thing I learnt when I was playing football very early on, never play it across your box from a goal kick. Oh, why did I do that? I don't know, but I'm going to cut it back. Oh my goodness. If we weren't up 3-0 already, I would be quite pissed off. But because we are up already and we're making it look quite comfortable, I'm not as annoyed. Still annoyed because, you know, we've had two really good chances in this first half that we haven't gone and put away. But, yeah, as I said, because we do have that 3-goal buffer, not really as big of an issue. Had it only been one, you know, maybe two, you know. I like to have that wee bit of breathing room. We've got that at the moment. If we scored those other two, we would have had a lot of breathing room. Come on, Higuain, what you got for us? What you got for us? Oh my goodness! Oh, who is that? Is that no? That's no, it is Callahan. The first goal he scored in a while. Mainly, I'd have to say thanks to Higuain. His rocket from outside the box, which came off the post, and then Callahan just comes in with an easy little tap in, and we go up 4-0. Unbelievable. Just smashing it. Get there. Oh, Zunga, come on. But it's real annoying because I kind of missed out at the start of the season when the transfer window was first open. Because this game, there are quite a few, I guess, leagues and teams that aren't in the game. There are a lot of free agents to start off with, you know, like most of the Borussia Dortmund players. And I did try and sign a few of them, but now basically all of them have gone and they've got clubs, which is a wee bit of a shame. Weidenfeller is one that doesn't, and he's potentially someone who I'm looking to go and sign, maybe as, you know, that first team goalkeeper. And just to give, I guess, Rafael a wee bit of competition, I guess, in that starting place, because that's what we don't have at the moment. You know, the team's good, the starting 11's good, but when it comes to the... Ooh, it's a wee bit risky. When it comes to, you know, the reserves and the sub-players and the fringe players, you know, not really too much competition for places. You know, if the starting 11 players are fit, all of them are going to play. You know, the only exception maybe is Insinuate, even though he's not rated that highly in this game. For some reason, for me, he plays very well. Ooh, El-Shaarawy's got through again, but we're just proving to be defensive masterclass, and that I think is really what has changed since we first started the series. You know, when we first started the series, we were leaking goals. You know, we weren't scoring. Oh, God. Just as I was talking up defence, we go and almost do that. You know, when we first started, defence was very poor. Come on, Abate. What you got? Oh, great ball. Get there, Higuain. Finish! Yes. Another one. Handanovic is not having a good day. A lot of people saying he is the best keeper in the Serie A. Not the case today. Not the case today. I'm just trying to think, really, of some of my other transfer targets that I have had or that I've been thinking about signing. I know I said Weidenfeller. There's the Japanese free agent Ito. I'm just trying to think who else. I've got a few athletic players after playing against them. Munain, who's obviously the winger, I believe. And, you know, then just a few other... Oh, Hamsik, come on, son. Just a few other players, you know, like a couple of defenders. Someone told me that there was a very good right-back who actually plays for AC Milan, to look at going signing him. That was way back, I think, in episode 2, so I have to go back and check his name. But yeah, just, you know, players here and there. A few Man United players, Andres Herrera, just because I think he'd go and fit in well with the side. And again, it's players who, majority of the time, are at, I guess, the, you know, the start or the peak of their career, I guess. Or players who are winding down. Just because, yeah, I don't know. Oh, Higuain. Again, if I wasn't up by so many, if we'd taken our chances here today, we could have quite possibly won, you know, 10-0. If we'd gone and taken our chances. Jeremy Menez coming on now. S.S.C was another one that I was looking at. But he went and disappeared. And I think there's that striker who had that Team of the Season card in... what's his name? Dybala, I think, who plays for Parma or Palermo, one of the two. I think, actually, I was reading this morning, I think Parma have actually gone into liquidation. Like, I think they've been dropped down to the amateur league. But surprisingly enough, that actually happens quite a lot in Italian football. Teams get bankrupt and they go and just, you know, drop down and just reset. Yes, Higuain puts that away. 6-0. Too easy, boys. Too easy. I might actually have to look at possibly going in the next episode and putting the difficulty up. Because if we are going to be smashing teams like this, you know, AC Milan are above us in the league. It's not as though they're a minnow team, not as though they're a small team. You know, they are a very, very good side. And today we're just making them look like, well, making it look like boys against men. It's proving to be very easy out there for us. And once again, the H and H combination getting it done up front for us as we beat AC Milan 6-0. That is absolutely incredible. We didn't have the possession again. Possession is something that I just failed to keep hold of in this game. But Higuain picking up the man of the match. I don't know how many goals he got. He may have potentially got a hat-trick, but we can't go back and have a look now. So 6-0. Absolute hiding. And as you can see, we move up above AC Milan. We are still quite a long way away. I mean, we're 5 points away from 4th, and that is the Champions League spot. That really is what we want to go and get. We're smashing it, though. We've scored 23 goals, which is 6 more goals than anyone else in the league. I can't believe Inter and Genoa have only conceded 1 goal. 1 goal in how many games? In 10 games. Wow, that is absolutely crazy. Anyway, guys, do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Tune in tomorrow. I'm going to have some more Don Bradman, My Career. Don't even know who this club is that we're playing up next. But My Career, carrying on the IPL, episode 101. This is the journey now to episode 200. Hope you guys are having a good start to your week, and we will see you tomorrow.